Georgia child support guidelines take into account the ability of both parties to pay based upon their earned income. Now, in a lot of situations, one party or another hasn't been working in a while, and in those cases, the court has an ability to impute income based upon earning history and capacity of one party or another to contribute to the needs of the child. A lot of times, one party or another may have been out of the workforce for a while, but have an ability to earn money still. And let's say that you're a husband and you want to show that your wife has the ability to go get a job similar to that earning capacity. A lot of times that might require a detailed analysis of her previous earning capacity, and the court can, of course, look to how long she's been out of the workforce in consideration of that imputed income. The parties may work with a general child support guideline, but the court has the ability to deviate from that guideline. There's a number of specific and non-specific deviations, and those include whether or not one party or another has more than standard visitation. A lot of times there's an allowance made for dads that might take on more than a non-custodial every other weekend sort of role. So that might lead to less child support for that parent because they're assuming more time with the child, and the court will then assume that they're accounting for more resources on a day-to-day basis for the needs of that child. The court can also consider the special needs and interests of the children and other expenses that might arise when calculating a child support guideline. And of course, there are needs that are day-to-day needs like child care. In some cases, a nanny might be necessary. In some cases, daycare might be adequate to meet the needs of the children. In other cases, there's not a need for daycare or other special arrangements to be made. So the court will weigh all of the argument about whether or not these are necessary and reasonable expenses, and then make a decision going forward about how to account for those inside the child support guideline. Again, they have broad latitude to work within the guideline, whether through specific or non-specific deviations, to come up with a guideline that meets the needs of the children.